Okay guys, so swords came in. 2. This one, right here, which we're not opening today. So you're gonna have to wait till this weekend. That's when this one will be open. So we're gonna take this one and just get it out of the way. We're gonna be opening this one. But first, if you like wasabi, like we do, this is some really good stuff right here. Oh, let me tell you, if you have sinus issues, not anymore, and they're not very happy. Now obviously this is in Japanese, but this is called, let me look here because I forget the name, lotus root, is a lotus root chip with wasabi. We get my wife got me for my birthday a Boksu box. It's a snack box from Japan. It's Bokksu. Got some really good stuff in there too. Wow. I think there was only one box that we didn't like stuff that was in it. But other than that, it's always been good. Alright, so let's get to the unboxing of this guy. Of course, I'm just gonna use my cobalt razor. I mean, that's what they're for, you know? So why not? Like I said, $10 for 100 razor blades. You can't beat that. Okay. Man, they got this thing taped pretty good. Let me tell you. Okay. And we have another box. A box within a box. Actually, that's kind of cool looking. I'm going to cover up the name. Check that out. That's actually a really cool box on there. That's hella cool. I like that. Alright. So, let me get this box open. Okay. Now, when I ordered this one, well, first when I was looking at it, it was like a month out before you could even order one of these. And then all of a sudden, they had 3 in stock. Well, now 2 here in the U.S. So, hopefully, I've heard good things. So hopefully, it's worth it. We'll see. This thing is like taped up like crazy. I mean, the packaging is no joke. I mean, this thing ain't moving. So, that's a nice so far. Wow, more tape. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. Thank goodness for brand new razors. So, wow. Okay, so now we've got styrofoam. Alright, so they're not playing around to make sure that your sword is totally protected. So far that's impressive, let me tell you. I mean, don't really need a fancy box, but it is kind of cool sometimes to see. But it's nice to see that they take the time to make sure your sword is going to be protected. So that's a plus. I like that when they make an effort to protect what you're getting. And then it's wrapped in cellophane. Got a card here. Let's see what's in this card. Okay, it's just care instructions and description. So we're not going to deal with that bullshit at all. Alright. Okay. Now we can kind of like get this out of our way. I'll just stick this back in its nice little box it came in. Hang on. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Handle is cellophaned up too. So there's no... So the Ito does not get messed up. So they take the time to make sure whatever you bought does not get ruined at all, which is a good thing. Okay. So, oh, hopefully the cats don't eat that plastic. Wow. Well, first off, they covered one peg totally with the Ito wrapping. You can see one right there, but the other one's up here, and I just pulled it back. It's right there, so that's kind of messed up. But let me tell you something. This Ito is super tight. You can kind of move the top one, but other than that, you can't really move these. Look how tight that thing is wrapped. That's really, really nice. The Costra does not move. And holy shit. I'm just gonna say it. Part of the things that people said they liked about this sword was it had full Samigawa wrap, and I'll be damned, it does. It's got a full Samigawa wrap. I kind of see it over by the Costra, going up and over. So that's impressive. That is really impressive. Let's get that right there. It is Dragonfly themed. This is really nice so far, guys. Sorry. Toma likes to eat plastic, and as we know, that's not good for pets. So the other thing that drew my eye to this, I've never seen this done before, is how they did the Samigawa. Look at that wrap of the Samigawa. This is called a parachute wrap. I've never seen this done before. Now, that is a little bit too far down. So, that should have been up more up here. I forget the name, guys. So, gotta forgive me. This is a T10 blade. But the other thing that's kind of interesting is, it seems, I don't know if it's bullhorn or plastic, it might be, is the base of the side is actually rounded, which is kind of neat. I don't see any cracks in the side, no scratches, no nothing. Let's take a look at the blade. The blade's T10. We got more plastic. So let's get that off of there, like so. Okay. All right. Hang on, guys. I thought I had everything. I don't. Hang on one second. Let's get a tissue here. We'll wipe this blade off. I have a feeling my wife's going to want this one. She really liked it from the pictures. It is differentially hardened. Wow. Okay, let's take a look. They oiled this really, really good. Now the Kawasaki, they could have done a little bit better job. Like, the outside's really, really good, but they kind of messed up right in here on the polishing. But other than that, look at that Hamon. That is a nice Hamon they did on that. She's got an edge. She's got an edge on her. Let's see how much of an edge. Not very good at cutting paper. So, let's see here. It could use a stropping. Ooh, there we go. That thing is nice. Maybe a really good stropping is all it's gonna need. Wow. Feels good. Feels like you can really control it. Nothing is loose on this at all. There's a slight gap right here in the Hibaki, which is common, but that's it. There isn't one on the other side. She is straight as can be. Feels good. Feels really good in the hands. Let's check. The Koraguchi doesn't look bad neither. They didn't do too bad of a job on that. On the mouth of this Saya at all. I mean, let's see if I get the camera to pick this up. I mean, look how clean that is. That is really clean. Let's see how... It's got good retention too. This thing ain't falling out. I mean, it takes a little oomph to get it out of there, out of the Saya. The Seigyo is not shoestring quality, that's for sure. I'd say it's on par with Bohayu and like Hanbon. You know, it's not super thick. It's not thin. It's kind of in between there, so that's kind of nice. And they did tie the ends off where it frays, so it won't unfray anymore. Oh, I can't wait to cut with this. Alright, so what is the company of this? This company is called Siwadi. It's spelt, hang on, let me get the box. S-I-W-O-D-E. Right there. Siwadi. I had been looking at them for a while, and I decided to do some research on them to see if they were any good. And people really liked them. Now, some people, I mean, I went on Sword Buyer's Guide, which I don't trust them altogether because they have their own brand that they're going to try and sell, and companies that they sponsor they're going to try and sell for. Some of the stuff is useful on there, don't get me wrong, and they got some good prices on swords. They do have their range. This person said for like $116 you get a T10 blade. Okay, first of all, Siwadi has a webpage. They don't do, I thought they do custom, but they don't. I'm sure if you contacted them, they might do a custom job for you. Most of them do. So I looked on that webpage and Amazon. Nowhere did I see a T10 blade for $116. You get a 1060 blade for $116. But you can get that almost with anybody. You know, and they do 1045, which is even cheaper yet. This is, after tax and everything, $180. So you're getting up to the $200 range. Okay? All their T10 is like 160 up. I mean, they've got one close, I think they have one for $300 even. But this wrapping, guys, this thing is tight. It is really tight. And they did, as you can see, let me get this closer to the camera. Look at that wrapping. That wrapping's super tight. Full Samigawa with tax. Shipping, because we have Prime, was free. $180. And this thing is super tight. All the fittings are tight. The tension on the side, great. Let's check. I mean, it can use a stropping, but it's right out of the box. But it's sharp. This thing will cut mats like right now if I took it outside. Let me check the sori, because the sori is actually very important for a katana. So let's check that out. I'm just going to put it on the box here, because this sori looks pretty wicked. So let's see, because my new one that I had custom made, that's 7/8 on that one. And this one has a 7/8 too as well. I thought it had a pretty deep sori in it, the curvature. Nice, really nice. And of course it does not have a bohi in this one. So this would be really good for bamboo, for sure. The blade is pretty damn wide too at the base. Let's see how wide it is. So we got 1 1/4 at the base, and it goes to 1 inch. So it's 1 inch right here, 1 1/4 right here. This is really nice, guys. $180 with tax. Kosher doesn't even move. There's a slight ledge right here, but you can kind of see it right there. But it's not bad. It's not a bad ledge. It's not sharp or anything like it's going to hurt you. The transition at the top is kind of a little bit. You got a tiny slight ridge there, but you're not supposed to be holding the sword up by the Fuji anyways. You're not supposed to be like that. That's the distance you're supposed to have anyways. All real copper fittings. So the Tsuba, Fuji, Kashira, they're all copper. With a patina or brass with a patina on it. Not bad. Not bad at all. And the blade is straight, full Samigawa wrap, tight Ito. I mean, this Ito I think is even tighter than my Hanbon's. And Hanbon does a good job. Yeah, that's not knocking Hanbon. Hanbon does a wonderful job on their Ito wrappings. I think the reason why is because this is not as thick. It's a little bit thinner, but it feels good. I mean, there's no hype. How you have, let me put this back in the saya. How you have with the Minukis, where with the Ito wrap it's high. There's the Minuki right there. Look how low that sits. You can barely see it from the side. I mean, that's pretty damn good. For $180. That's not bad. I mean, yeah, granted, they got this piece wrong. It should be over here. It should be right around in here. Not that far back. But you know what? I can dismiss that. That's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, guys, Suwadi. If I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. And there's not a lot of reviews on YouTube about these because I think a lot of people don't know about them. Check them out. Check them out. Like I said, people are saying they loved this, specifically this one. They loved it. The look, the fit, the finish, the Edo wrap being tight, having it full Samegawa. And I was like, full Samegawa for that price? You get, no. Yeah, it's actually got full Samegawa, guys. And the Edo wrap is nice and tight on this for a T10 blade. And it's got an edge. Like I said, this strop it and it's going to go through mats like it was a hot knife through butter. Love it. Love it, love it. And I'm pretty sure my wife is. I think she's going to steal it from me, which is fine. Which is fine. She cuts too. Let me show you the front. Let me show you. There's a dragonfly. And then, let me see if I can't get this into the camera a little bit more. Check that out. That is super nice. And on the back side from the dragonfly on the front, his tail goes onto the other side, which is really cool that they did that. You know, instead of trying to fit everything on the Tsuba, they just went, put the tail on the other side. That is actually nice. The casting is super clean. Super clean. There is no rough edges on this thing at all. It is nice. Nice, nice, nice. They did a good job on this, guys. Check them out. Suwadi. That's all I have for you guys. We're going to have another unboxing video, I'm hoping. I should say I'm hoping on Saturday. Video probably won't be up until Sunday, though. So, thanks for watching. And have a good one, guys.